You're tuned to start again. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock. Time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s Nostalgia Show. The 60s Nostalgia Shows are kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Cotter and Stevens have been in the Wairarapa for a long time, so they've actually seen quite a few Wellington anniversary weekends over their time, providing quality contracting in the electrical field, whether that be private or commercial. So if you've got a electrical problem or you want any advice on electrical things, just give Cotter and Stevens a ring. Tonight on the show, for maybe the first half hour, we'll play some songs that were produced or written by Phil Spector, just to mark the death earlier this week of the record producer, songwriter and, as it turned out later in his life, murderer. But Phil Spector passed away on the 16th of January, aged 81. In fact, he was just 81 and not quite a month. He was born on the 26th of December 1939. So I think we'll play some Phil Spector songs just to mark the passing of a very creative person. And just as that happens, the song stops. So, Phil Spector was a very influential songwriter and producer in the 1960s, and of course produced songs that were known as the Wall of Sound, the way he recorded them. He was actually born in the Bronx, and he began his career in 1958 as the co-founder of a group called the Teddy Bears, and he was also the guitarist and vocalist in that band, which was best known for the number one single in the late 1950s, To Know Him Is to Love Him, a song Phil Spector recorded and wrote about his father, who had committed suicide a few years prior to that. He then became a millionaire from all the royalties and all the rest from that song, and started producing songs. So we'll just play some Phil Spector songs from the 1960s in no particular order, but we'll see if we can mix them up just a little bit. First up, we got Ike and Tina Turner with their classic.
When I was a little girl, I had a rag doll, only doll I've ever owned. Now I love you just the way I love that rag doll, but only now my love has grown, and it gets stronger in every way, and it gets deeper. Let me say, and it gets higher.
Ike and Tina Turner there, and River Deep, Mountain High came out in 1966, if I remember correctly. Next up, we'll have two in a row, and these both came out in 1963. The first one, Be My Baby, featuring the Ronettes, and of course Phil Spector married Veronica Bennett from the Ronettes, and apparently that was a very troubled relationship as well. I think it's important that we remember Phil Spector for his music, because he was so influential, and not get too concentrated on the sad demise of Phil Bennett. Of course, Phil Spector really did have a fall from grace after the 1960s, and really became a recluse, hidden away in his mansion in Los Angeles. And in the early 2000s, of course, there was a case brought against Phil Spector for murder of a Hollywood actress, and that was in 2003. In 2009, he was actually convicted of that murder and sentenced to 19 years to life in prison. And Phil Spector passed away in a prison hospital. Cause of death a little unknown, because it was originally put out as complications from COVID-19, but no one knows exactly what it was at this stage. But as I said, we should remember Phil Spector for the good and also the bad, but the good was certainly very good.
I'll make you so proud of me.
The Crystals there, and then He Kissed Me from 1963. And 1963 was obviously a productive year for Phil Spector. He produced, although he was never credited as being a producer, but he produced on Broadway a big hit for the Drifters. So he didn't get the credit for producing, but he did actually play lead guitar on the track called On Broadway.
They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. On Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. On Broadway. But when you're walking down that street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter is right off and you're nowhere. On Broadway. They say the girls are something else on Broadway. On Broadway. But looking at them just gives me the blues. On Broadway. 'Cause how you gonna make some time
and watch her as she grows in my garden.
There is a rose in Spanish Harlem.
La 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 la.
There is a rose in Spanish Harlem.
La 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 la.
There is a rose in Spanish Harlem.
Benny King there, and Spanish Harlem brought the time to 21 and a half minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s and Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by those electrical maestros in Martinborough, Cotter and Stevens. Right, next up we've got a track that Phil Spector produced for the Paris Sisters, and I'm not quite sure what year that particular song came out. The song came out in 1961, and the song called I Love How You Love Me.
I love how your eyes close whenever you kiss me, and when I'm away from you, I love how you miss me. I love the way you always treat me tenderly, but darling, most of all, I love how you love me. I love how your heart beats whenever I hold you. I love how you think of me without being told to. I love the way your touch is always heavenly, but darling, most of all, I love how you love me. I love how you love me. I love how your eyes close whenever you kiss me, and when I'm away from you, I love how you miss me. I love the way your touch is always heavenly, but darling, most of all, I love how you love me. I love how you love me. I love how you hug me. I love how you hug me. I love how you squeeze me, tease me, please me, love how you love me. I love how you love me.
The Paris Sisters here, and I Love How You Love Me, and they were a trio of sisters from San Francisco. Right, we might just play two more Phil Spector produced songs, although the first one there's some dispute as to whether he produced it or not. It was the Righteous Brothers, You've Lost That Love and Feeling, and Bill Medley from the Righteous Brothers always contended that he was the producer, not Phil Spector, but whoever did it did a pretty good job. That's from 1964, and then the following year, of course, the Righteous Brothers put out the immortal Unchained Melody. So we'll just go out to from this little tribute to Phil Spector's music with the Righteous Brothers.
Anymore when I kiss your lips, there's no tenderness like grief in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but baby, I know it. You lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone. just feel like crying. 'Cause baby, something beautiful found it. You lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa. Baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do, yeah. We had a love, a love, a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away. Baby, 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 how will you be? I need your love. I need your love. Yeah, bring it on back. Bring it on back. Bring back that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. 'Cause it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Oh, bring back that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Then time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. All you still I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. Oh, Lord, lonely time
The Righteous Brothers there, Unchained Melody, bringing to an end this montage of songs written or produced by Phil Spector. And as I said before, he should be remembered as an influential person in the music scene, influenced a lot of people, including Brian Williams, Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys and many others. And it's just that he had such personal problems in his life and ended up with a sad last part of his life and a sad demise. But Phil Spector will always probably be remembered for his music. Another great Motown track there, Junior Walker and the All Stars and Shotgun. Right, next up we'll have Sandy Shaw, a song called Long Live Love, and then I think we'll follow that one up with Gary Lewis and the Playboys with This Diamond Ring. But first up, here's Sandy Shaw.
Venus must have heard my plea. She has sent someone along for me. I have waited a long, long time for somebody to call mine, and at last he's come along. Baby, oh, nothing can go wrong. We meet every night at 8, and I don't get love must be the greatest thing. I know now I sing a sing of the moon and stars above. How I love to be in love. We meet every night at 8, and I don't get home till 8. I say to myself each day, baby, oh long, long live love. I'm more than sure. Since love come, I don't want more than to kiss him every night. Makes everything alright. We meet every night at 8, and I don't get home till 8. I say to myself each day, baby, oh long, long live love. Each day, baby, oh long, long live love. Long, long live love.
Who wants to buy this diamond ring? She took it off her finger now, it doesn't mean a thing. Shine for me anymore, and this diamond ring doesn't mean what it did before. So if you've got someone whose love is true, let it shine for you. This stone is genuine, like love should be. And if your baby's truer than my baby was to me, this diamond ring can be something beautiful, and this diamond ring can be dreams that are coming true, and then your heart won't have to break like mine did, if there's love behind it.
Gary Lewis and the Playboys there. This diamond ring brought the time to 19 minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s and Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Connor and Stevens, the electrical maestros down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Right, next up we've got a track from the Lovin' Spoonful.
What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and follow my face on somebody's new mode lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today. It's tiring me in my sweet dream, 'cause she's the one makes me me feel this way. And even if time is passing me by a lot, I couldn't care less about the dues you say I got. Tomorrow I'll pay the dues for dropping my load, a pie in the face for being a sleepy bulldog. And you can be sure that if you're feeling right, a daydream will last along into the night. Tomorrow at breakfast you may pick up your ears, or you may be daydreaming for 1,000 years. What a day for a daydream, custom made for a daydreaming boy. I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy.
Leslie Gore there, and It's My Party, a sad song all about a party. It didn't go quite right, and you ended up with nothing but a heartache, just like the Flirtations.
Can I get him?
Hearts on astray, deep in hurt when they go. I went away just when you need me so. You won't regret, I've come back begging you. Won't you forget, welcome love we once knew. Open up your eyes, then you realize, here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, to be my bride. You'll never be denied everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, feel that you're part of everlasting love. Need a love to last forever. Need a love to last forever. Well, life really flows, no one really knows, till someone's there to show the way to lasting love. Like the sun it shines, endlessly it shines. You always will be mine, if eternal love. Whenever love went wrong, ours would still be strong. Would have our very own everlasting love. Need a love to last forever. Need a love to last forever. Open up your eyes, then you realize, here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, to be my bride. You'll never be denied everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, feel that you're part of everlasting love. Whenever love went wrong, I would still be strong.
Love affair there, and everlasting love, bringing the time to 8 minutes to 9 o'clock. Time to sneak in a couple more, starting off with the Young Rascals.
1, 2, 3. Good love. Good love. Good love. Good love. I was feeling so bad. I asked my family doctor just what I had. I said, doctor, doctor, Mr. MD, doctor, now can you tell me what ailing me, doctor? You said, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And me, all I really need, good love. Now give me that good, good love. Good love. All I need is love. Good love. Good love, baby, good love. Now, honey, please, squeeze me tight. Squeeze me tight. Don't you want your baby to be alright? Be alright. I said, baby, now it's for sure. It's for sure. I got the fever, yeah. You got the cure. Got the cure. Everybody, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Please, all I really need is love. Come on, now give me that love. Love. All I need is love. Good love. Good love, baby. Good love. Ow!
The Young Rascals there with Good Lovin', their first a big hit back in the days when they were young, and they called themselves the Young Rascals, and as they matured over the 1960s, they changed their name to the Rascals. All right, last song tonight we've got Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders, a great song called A Groovy Kind of Love.
When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you. Then I'm not so blue. When you're close to me, I can feel your heartbeat. I can hear you breathing in my ear. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. We've got a groovy kind of love. Anytime you want to, you can turn me on to anything you want to, anytime at all. When I taste your lips, oh, I start to shiver. Can't control the quivering inside. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. We got a groovy kind of love. When I'm in your arms, nothing seems to matter. If the world would shatter, I don't care. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. We got a groovy kind of love. We got a groovy kind of love.
Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders there, a groovy a kind of love, bringing to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which was kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough, and the program was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7.